There are so many ups and downs in a woman's life. Ups and downs. But does that mean that she will lose her wings? No, never. पंछी बनूं उड़ती फिरूं मस्त गगन में, आज मैं आजाद हूँ दुनिया के चमन में। ओवरी ओवरी ओवर ओवर ओवरी, फिम्बरी फिम्बरी फिम्ब फिम्ब फिम्बरी। ओविडक्ट 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 जी, यूटरस यूटरस जी, सर्विक्स 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 जी, वेजिना 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 जी। This is a highly simplified diagram of the human female reproductive system, and as you can see we have already known how to draw it, but I've color filled it for clarity. These are the two ovaries, the gonads, female gonads, and the main or the primary sex organs, you can say reproductive organs they are called. Then you can see the fimbri, the finger like projections holding the ovary and taking the ovum from them, right? This is their work. And there could be this filament also by which they are hanging. You can make this, you may not make it, it's not very important. And then this oviduct, this tube-like structure, this is a tube which will carry the ovum from the ovary, made by the ovary, down. Oviduct, the tube-like structure, is also called fallopian tube, right? The same thing, both of them are the same, one and the same. Now, the ovum is carried inside this structure, highly muscular uterus, right? And below the uterus there is cervix, area called cervix, and below the cervix there is vagina. So this is how, and then they also write it here as vulva, but you may write, may not write, not that important, in most of the books omitted. So this is how the diagram can be made, right? And then very important that you have to make 3 walls here, right? I am making one in this orange, the second wall, and then I am making a third wall also in this dark blue color, that is this. Can you see 3 walls? The outermost in black, which I have shown, then this orange one, middle one, which I have shown, and the last dark blue one, third one, which I have shown. The 3 walls of the uterus. And endometrium, innermost, called endometrium, middle called myometrium, while the outermost is called perimetrium. Perimetrium. Now, what are the functions of the 3 walls? Which of the 3, according to you, look at the names, will be related with muscles? It will be highly muscular. Yes, the middle one, the myometrium, is, as the name myo has come inside, na? So myo means muscles. So this is highly muscular, and it will contract and expand during childbirth, right? And which of the 3 will be troubled by the constant bleeding, etc., and it will be say worn out gradually every time? Yes, it is the innermost, the endometrium, which will suffer, and it will break down often, periodically. Have you seen a Wi-Fi router shown here, and its symbol shown in blue? Almost similar to that signal, external organs, reproductive organs, have been shown here. And the labeling now. Vagina, central area to be seen, and slightly covered with, say, hymen, a membrane-like structure, which is not the answer or reliability for, say, virginity, because it can be broken often, say while horse riding, or the girls when they fall off. That doesn't mean that the hymen intact would prove their virginity. So it's a wrong thinking. Now, apart from that, more diagrams and labeling. This is clitoris, a muscular part, and then there are two lobe-like structures. The outer one, labia majora, because it is major and big in size, and the inner one, again, labia lip-like, so it is called labia lip-like minor. So two lip-like structures, and the whole area is situated in some elevation called mons pubis. Here we can see the highly simplified diagram of the human female mammary glands, which are paired structures meant to produce milk. A feature of all mammals. And highly simplified diagram. Make a C-shaped structure and draw these rounded balloon-like structures. I've shown this boy holding balloons. Isn't it the structure of the thread and the balloon similar to the ones which I've shown here? Right. Each balloon here can be called here an alveolus. So that means all these are what? Alveoli, the plural. These blue-colored rounded structure, grape-like structures are the alveoli. What about the whole bunch that the child is carrying? If you look at the whole bunch of the balloons, what would that be called here? It would be called a mammary lobule, one bunch. So the whole one bunch that you find over here is the mammary lobule, isn't it? And this in yellow, what have been shown? Ampullae. So these are the ampulla, singular, plural ampullae. Ampulla has been shown in yellow, right? And the nipple. How many lobules would be there in the mammary glands? The lobules are found to be around 15 to 20 in number in every mammary gland. How many lobules? 15 to 20 in number are found. And what are the functions now? The alveoli are the main areas, very important, because they are the ones which will produce milk for the child. Alveoli produce milk, right? And what about the area around? The area around that you see, I've shown in pink here. All this area is the fatty tissue. That means the mammary gland is made of two main things. What? The lobules plus the fatty tissue.